Alright guys, I want to do a video on my Baileigh drill press. I've had it for about 3 years, and probably one of the best drill presses made out there from my experience. But the particular model is a DP1000-VS, so it's variable speed. So if we go up here, so it's powered by a 2 horsepower motor, controlled with VFD. You have your readout here, your spindle speed here. I think it says right there 150 to 3000 RPM. Obviously your start and your stop, e-stop, drilling function, tapping function. You got a coolant if you want to run coolant on your drill bit or your tap. And this button right here allows you to change direction when you're in the tapping function. So, alright, so there's that. Everything on this drill press is just extremely well built. Everything is solid, high quality. So when it came, it had a plastic guard right here. I went ahead and removed that. I'm not big on that, but it was part of their safety thing. As you can see, there's a switch right here that's tied into an e-stop. But all right, so coming over here, it's pretty much the only thing I added right here was a magnet for the chuck key. That works. It's out of the way, but it's easily available. And then coming down here, so this is one of the biggest selling features on this drill press. As everybody knows, most drill presses, to adjust the height of the table, you gotta come back here, unloosen the clamp, and then move your handle up or down to raise or lower the table here. So with this, you got all that up front here. So this one right here unlocks it. It unlocks the clamp, and this one right here raises or lowers the table. So right now it's unclamped. Here, I'll clamp it. You can clamp it. So we'll unclamp it. We'll come over here, and we go up, or we could go down. So that right there was one of the biggest selling features to me, to where you can make all your adjustments up front here. That, along with the VFD, made this a no-brainer as far as a good long-term drill press with all the features that make sense for when you use a drill press. So, and then coming up here, another thing, this table is just the mill job on the surface, or shall I say the surface milling that they did on this table is just incredible. I mean, it's extremely smooth. It's just a very high quality machine. So, and then coming down here, as you can see, there's the coolant. If I were to run it, like I said, that's not something I plan on doing with this, so I don't have that set up for that. I built this stand to mount the drill press on, and then I made this. I put this like this half box or whatever you want to call it, shelf, so I can store my vices that I have. So I got my smaller Heinrich vise there, my larger 6-inch one up here on the table. But yeah, I don't think I've seen any reviews on this type of drill press. Well, I've seen some on the bigger models, but not on this model here, as far as videos on YouTube. So, all right. So I tell you what, I'm gonna turn it on, and then I will go through some basic functions. So, all right. So we'll turn it on. Very smooth. horsepower motor, boy, that goes through steel whenever you're drilling like nothing. Okay, so now I'll show you another function of this. So when you're in the tap mode, so if you look, well, you can't really see it, but there's a switch up here and a switch down here. And as you can see, I'm making an adjustment on the tab right there. As you can see, you got a measurement, metric and standard. So, alright, I'll stop right there. So as you can see, if we were tapping, turn it down, it's about as low as it can go. So say I'm tapping, I come down, and then as you can see, as I move the quill, that piece moves with it. And then when it hits the bottom, or the switch on the bottom, it'll stop in reverse direction. So it'll reverse. It's not something that you would have to stop and then reverse. It just reverses by itself. So just another cool function on this drill press. Now say if you don't want to use that function, if you just want to use this up here, you can also do that. So you can go a certain, you can just set this to wherever you want it. But if you don't want to use that function where it has to come all the way down to hit that switch to reverse, then you can just come up here and hold that button, and then it would reverse direction that way as well. So, all right, and then alright, I'll hit stop, and that's it. So, alright, I think that's about it. I think that pretty much covers this drill press. But yeah, like I said, I've had it for about 3 years, and I've been nothing but impressed with its functionality and its performance. So for anybody looking to buy a good, long-term, well-built drill press, you cannot go wrong with this drill press right here. So there we go, a side shot of it. But yeah, everything is just very nicely made, very well built. So I can highly recommend it. Get a shot like that. So, all right, guys. Let me know what you think about it. If anybody else has one out there, what are your thoughts on it? But as far as me, I love it. So, all right, with that, like the video, subscribe to my channel. I'll catch you guys later.